It's showing like no JDM vehicles. What's up? Another episode of Gears and Beers with Baron, where actually today is Gears and Beers and Bubble Tea.
Yeah.
We switched it up a little bit.
Yeah.
So anyway, LeBaron Grove, everybody knows me as LB. Talk about, more car stuff and things in the car community here in Atlanta, Georgia. Today we got my man Jay from Stick and Wraps. What's going on? Everything's been going, man. Everything been all right?
Yeah, pretty good.
Cool. Well, we got to toast it up. Welcome to the garage. And we're going to enjoy this bubble tea. So what flavor is this one?
It's called Sunset Punch.
Yummy.
Cool.
And these are supposed to be really good for the summertime.
Yeah.
I think I have berry passion fruit.
It's pretty good, man. I mean, you got a good flavor to it, good vibe. So, yeah, good. I mean, you're trying to keep cool. So,
Yeah.
But I'll get back on the beers in a little bit. But right now, we just explore some other beverage options. Cool. We'll talk about what's behind me in a minute, too. So, what he's known for, of course, a lot of people know Jay from Stick and Wraps. You go to any automotive event here in the Gwinnett area, you're going to catch him. You're going to catch a Scion SB with the graphics, with the cool anime wrap on it. It's badass. So, anyway, how long you been doing the graphics? I mean, I know you for a while, but it's been like what since
Maybe about 10 plus years or so.
yeah, so like 20,
Yeah.
like 2012 or something.
Yeah.
So, I mean, what got you started?
Well, when I started going to car meets in 2012, I was going to Gwinnett meets
Yeah,
with Sonny, Wild Bills, and Pleasant Hill.
yeah,
And I just started going at it. People started liking it. Everybody liked stickers, and one thing led to another. I started doing installations, and just getting decals, even funny stuff going on.
right.
And now I actually have a shop, so in Lawrenceville, Georgia. So
That's what's up. That's what's up.
yeah,
So we're in the garage. So hey, speaking of which, I mean, you said it like the car meets and stuff. So I mean, we kind of noticed a transition over time of how the meets kind of run. I mean, it's been like a little slump in the mid 2020s, 2010s, or rather. And then, I mean, what do you think is happening in the car community? What is your take on that?
it's definitely a big transition, and a lot of people are changing into different categories, such as like right now, a lot of people are getting into stands, and now right now everybody's getting into drifting.
Yeah,
It's also something to do. It's pretty cool to look at. But it's more of having the experience of actually doing it. And once you get a feel for it, then you kind of want to do it yourself too, with your own car.
right,
So,
right. I mean, that makes a lot of sense. I mean, the stands, I mean, it's getting crazy. I mean, I've noticed that things have gotten away from a lot of really balls out street racing on the highway to basically like takeover type things too.
Yeah.
Which is unfortunate, but I mean, it's just the way the culture is running now.
Yeah.
But as far as like customizations, do you feel like it's gotten more like towards like real more custom, or is it more like people trying to say stop and play it safe?
It's more of a personal preference on the driver. I always try to get people to expand their horizon by doing like more custom stuff, such as like me. I actually do anime, so I give other people options to do anime options instead of just doing the characters. So we can also just do make the background, like the stars around, instead of getting it full color printed, so it actually can pop. I just recently did a red Mustang, a V8 one, and it should be coming out pretty soon to a couple car meets, such as like Helen Import Day coming up in the next month or so. But we ended up doing a Cherry Blossom theme.
Oh yeah,
and it's definitely different. It's a female owned, and she wanted something to be done last year, and she finally decided to pull the trigger a couple of weeks ago.
yeah.
Finally got it done, and now everybody's like looking at it and like, wow, that's different. It's it's not the same designs like everybody else. So
Right.
that's something different. And of course, it was a little bit harder for me because it was a red vehicle. So most people would think I would use white vinyl, but I actually did different colors color contrast it. And,
Yeah.
you know, it definitely looks really good.
Right.
It looks actually better in person than it does in any pictures and videos.
Oh yeah.
So you really have to actually see.
I gotta see that. I gotta see that. I mean, even like, I mean, I noticed you do it like, I mean, but lately the anime has really been really popular thing. It's been popular for a while, but to do full raps on it, it's really been hitting hard here in Atlanta lately.
Yeah.
And to see what you've done with your SB, and I'll show some more pictures in here of the trunk install with the air ride setup. It's freaking beautiful. But what was the inspiration behind this?
So I've always liked anime, but I didn't know which anime I wanted to pick when I first started. So I just picked one, and I decided to go with Demon Slayer. Yeah, it's very popular. It's also on Netflix, and it's also, of course, it's on Crunchyroll and other websites that you can go check out. And they're having new seasons every single time. So
yeah,
if everyone wants to see what it is, and I think recently they just started adding more of those movies at the movie theater, so you can actually get a feel effect instead of just being at home,
right,
you know, and things like that. So, yeah, I enjoyed it very much.
Yeah,
yeah, and everybody can relate. You know, it's a brother and sister theme. So,
right,
yeah, it's pretty cool. Love the music. It's definitely more of a Japanese culture, and you can really feel the vibe when you start seeing how people dress up in anime conventions.
Right.
And then also they even try to try to be the characters and whatnot. So yeah, it's definitely been a different culture shock for us.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it really is beautiful theming, man, and you know, you're starting to see it more so now, and that's cool. I mean, like how you had your SB for a while. Like how many? Let's say how many versions? How many different changes has this thing transformations that this thing been through, man?
It's been a good minute. I'm constantly changing it because, you know, first of all, I own a business, so I have to constantly keep changing it every so often. And I'm actually thinking about getting rid of this design now and getting something else right before Christmas. We do have a big event coming up in December, and I might even think about wrapping on premises so I can show people what it's going to look like, how hard or how easy it is,
right,
what kind of material is good, which is mad, you know, and things like that.
That's cool. That's cool. So tell me a little bit more about what have you done to it? I mean, I know you got the ride. So tell me about
a lot of people always joke around with me because I never air out. I have bags, and the car goes up and down.
I mean, you see it, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
I mean, my Mustang is bagged. I got the bag this at 95 out there. And so I'm part of the bag brigade.
Yeah, yeah. I love the bag setup. I mean, especially when you got like speed bumps or holes, you can, you know, go up or down. You have the option. It has a nice setting. It's very comfortable to have. And I have to adjust all that settings.
Yeah.
But yeah, I never air out, so a lot of my friends keep making fun of me about that. So people are like, "Wait, you're back? I didn't know you were back for all these years."
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know, now you see it's finally bad, guys. So
yeah, because he's on air. He's on the air, so it's legit.
Yeah, I'm on Airlift V2, like which most of the guys are on. They do now make it for these XVs now too, surprisingly. So
it's like plug and play.
Yeah, pretty much. It was pretty easy to do. I did have some help with some friends, and we ended up doing the trunk setup too, to kind of go along with the whole thing. And then also connect it with the air ride.
Okay, cool. And the wheels?
Actually, XXRs, and I'm not sure a lot of people know what those are, but everybody keeps saying it's a rep wheel, but it's whatever. I love it. The reason I go with XXR is because my bolt pattern is not very common anymore like it used to be. They're the 4x100, so there's not a lot of options. So I picked this one because it's very similar to the CCW 531s. It's actually chrome, but I actually recently got hit with an F-150, so I got my buddy from Rad Factory in Lawrenceville to get them powder coated. So
shout out to Rad Factory.
Yeah, definitely, Kevin. But he actually did added more flakes to it, so when you actually hit the light, it actually shines even brighter than it needs to be.
Yeah.
But yeah, it looks really good, and people don't even realize that they thought I changed the wheel. I'm like, no, I just changed the color. It looks really good, and it kind of blends in with everything else. So
nice.
yeah, and it's easy to clean, obviously. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Cool. And you did the shifters or somewhere
Yeah, my buddy bought that for my birthday, so he thought it would go really well with the whole theme.
Yeah.
The ninja, the sword fighting things, and I was like, I didn't even know they even thing existed until he got it for me.
Really?
He even put it on too for me. So it's a 5-speed, which is not very common in the XB.
Right.
Most people are automatic, and I still drive it.
But I was about to ask you. I mean, because you see them, but you don't see them.
Right.
When you do see them though, and they fist up like this, people take notice.
Yeah.
It's one of those low profile vehicles that, they jump at you when it's hot, like this, like, man, look, it's SB.
Yeah.
But, but one that's clean, one that's settled like this is not as common because, but I think they're starting to come back around because of the way, for the first fuel economy. But it's just the coolness of it. It has a cool factor. Yeah. And I think that what's going on is people want that cool factor. And that makes it cool, man. It's like a little miniature minivan,
Yeah. And it has actually a lot of room if you actually sit down.
Yeah.
It looks like a big screen TV from the front windshield.
Yeah, it's just flat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's very gas efficient. So.
Wow. Cool. So, when it comes to vehicle wraps, and I think people have gotten away from dipping their vehicles and moved towards like wraps. I mean, the wraps are like the thing now.
Yeah.
But now I think so. What is it? Is it more people are doing like the 3D wraps or the heavy graphics on the wraps? What is the future?
Personal preference, but I tried to give the customer some ideas. Like, for example, if they have a preference on digital print, color change, like I said, dip is also another thing. I don't actually do that, but I can recommend people to do that.
Right.
And I guess it's just really just sitting down and talking to the customer and figuring out what they really want. What is their ideas? Do they have any color schemes? Do they have a theme? Does it have to be anime? It doesn't really have to be.
Right.
I've had people come up to me and say they wanted to do like Sonic the Hedgehog, like gamers, gaming systems. Just some people have their own artwork. Like just recently done for WRX. I didn't know he was an artist, and he actually drew out his own character and then said, "Hey, can you put this together?" And we did that, and I didn't realize till the end of the install that it was actually his artwork. So that was pretty cool to see that happen.
That's cool, man.
Yeah, never expected that, but yeah.
I mean,
something different.
Yeah, something different. Yeah. So, you got any like what's in the future for like your business sticking around?
We've been slowly getting into TikTok. I know a lot of people said they're going to do it or not. We've been doing that, and of course more online. We're going to be starting to do more of digital print stuff, so people can actually still have a sticker instead of having only one color. They can have multiple colors with shade and shadow, and still be able to put stickers on the car without any heat guns or any like water and soap features. So that way you can literally just stick it on, and if there's bubbles, you can actually use your thumb, press it in, and it'll actually disappear.
Wow.
So something different.
Yeah. That is something different.
Yeah, and it's all definitely, it's all made by 3M. So
that's cool stuff. Yeah. That's cool stuff.
Something easy to work with. So.
All right. So pop quiz. Well, not pop quiz. Just kind of. What's the hardest vehicle you wrap?
Oh man, that is a hard question.
You come in your garage, you're like, man, come on, man. Whatever.
Something that's like either JDM or maybe something like an exotic car, because you're really nervous because it's a really expensive car that you can't get parts right away.
Right.
So if you mess something up, then you really have to be careful with what you're doing. So, but so far I've been okay. All
right.
Fingers crossed.
Now the Cybertruck got a lot of flat panels.
Yes.
It'll probably take 2-3 minutes to wrap.
It's an easier install, but you still have to be careful with it. It's a lot of things to learn. Just learning from like EV cars, Tesla, Lucid, or Rivian. I mean, we're always constantly looking at videos to figure out how to put things on. I actually just recently did a Tesla Model S, and I didn't realize till later that the mirror alone has 10 pieces.
What?
Yes, 10 pieces just to delete the chrome.
That's crazy.
So to do both sides, it took me almost about 2 to 3 hours to do it. But most of the time I was doing was watching videos to figure out how to, put it on. And, because once you do that, you have to overlay and put that over. If you skip a step, you will see the difference. So stuff like that. But
wow. Yeah.
So, something different. Always learning something new every day. So
yeah. I mean, that's what it's about, is learning different things. I mean, because it's getting more challenging. With the different shapes and curves or whatever. So I'm quite sure that it gets challenging.
Definitely.
But with that, you said the Lucid, not the Lucid, but the Tesla had. Do you see let's go back to Tesla. The Scion, have you wrapped any of those yet?
I haven't yet. We had to.
I've seen a few of them on the road.
I've seen two. We've had two Cybertrucks come to our shop and just get a price inquiries and stuff.
Yeah.
Like that. So we did have to actually see the vehicles in person. But yeah, it's a fairly easy install to do.
You would think,
Yeah, it's just really big, like really big.
It'll probably take about tons of sheets.
But other than that, I mean, it's more time consuming on that.
More time consuming?
Because you actually do have to take off the fenders.
Oh, really? Okay.
But like if you're doing, for example, some of the guys, and I know that they know, if you're doing PPF or window tint, you have to buy a whole roll just to do the front windshield. It's so big. That's something custom ordered that you can't just do it off the rip.
Wow.
So, things like that. So yeah.
That's crazy.
Something different.
Yeah, something different. So, what you got any events you're going to do coming up?
So we've been going to a couple events here and there. Sometimes I'm a vendor, sometimes I'm not. I like to enjoy going to car shows too,
right?
Instead of working all the time.
Yeah.
But I think the next show we're going to be going to is Helen Import Day in August 3rd, and up in Helen, Georgia. It's only about an hour and a half away.
Okay.
It's a German town, so it's pretty chill. Everybody's welcome. I heard it's like the 10th year this year, so it's
a real big deal.
Yeah.
Nice.
They're doing a 3-day event this year now instead of one.
Nice.
So yeah, it's just something different, and we've already got a couple of the guys and girls already got a cabin, so we have about 20-25 people in our cabin. So
nice.
Yeah, we're definitely ready for that.
Yeah, we're gonna have a good time, man. So let me bounce around a little bit. So what was your first car?
My first car, with or without a license?
Without. Let's have fun with it.
Without. I had an '89 Chevy Camaro.
Really?
Yeah. And then my next car with the license was the '89 Chevy Caprice.
What?
Yep.
Bit body, box. You had a box Chevy.
Pretty much.
This man had a box Chevy.
People don't believe
he get the cool award.
Yeah. Yeah. I think a lot of people got surprised when they see what?
Yeah. Cool, man.
So, something different.
Cool.
And and these are V8, so I didn't have AC on that car, so I had to keep revving it up in order for it to, the engine doesn't die on me. So, but yeah, other than that, it was pretty comfortable. I mean, I definitely liked it. It was easy to whip the thing around.
Yeah, man.
So, it was silver or gray.
Yeah.
So, it definitely was an easy car to deal with. Yeah.
That's cool. So, I'm quite sure you didn't wrap it or anything.
No.
But so, what was the first car you wrapped?
First car I wrapped.
I mean, it probably was a million cars before.
I can't remember.
But was that like a crazy experience where you're like, damn, I have to take this is messed up?
One of the coolest cars I had was in the shop. I can claim McLaren MP4. Yeah, that's a really nice car.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, doesn't have the door handles, but somebody you slide your hand and the door pops up.
Yeah,
so something different.
You're probably like super nervous. Like,
definitely.
You had to take parts off?
No.
Really?
Luckily, the things he was requesting was a lot easier, so I didn't have to take anything off.
That's cool. That makes it cool.
I was too nervous anyways to do anything.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Any celebrity clientele?
Basically,
mainly football players and.
I can't say anything.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Well, you ain't gotta say who, but you done some stuff.
We've done some people that are important. A lot of people I can't reveal or say anything yet.
Yeah.
But when we go, like for example, Cafe Knocking's a good place, so we do a lot of customers over there too.
Sweet.
They'll just come on and ask us, and I'll just say, okay,
yeah.
Let's go ahead and get something set up.
Cool,
Yeah.
cool. That's what's up, man.
Yeah.
That's what's up. I guess, shoot, where can they find you?
So we're on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok, stickandwrap.com. You can come check out our shop too in Lawrenceville. We have a shop there. And we're by appointment only, but you guys can always give us a call, or email us. It's always another faster route to get a response or any type of inquiry on pricing. So, but definitely need to see the vehicle before I give you guys a price.
That's what's
Do it
up.
right.
That's what's up. Well, that is. You got it from the man himself. This wraps up this episode of Beers and Bears and Bubble Tea with Baron.
Yeah.
So, thanks for coming to the garage again, man.
Man.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. Peace.